Some musical theater students at Youngstown State University got the chance to go to Norway. It was for a musical theater conference. 27 First News reporter CHRISTINA MULLEN met with the students and found out how this trip taught them so much more than they ever imagined.
Hey, good morning, Abby. YSU students just got back from their trip earlier this month, and it took much more than just coming up with the funds and the means to take the trip across the country. The students had to compete for it with schools from all over the world.
These 7 students from YSU were selected to go to Oslo, Norway, to take part in a Musical Theater Educators Alliance conference.
So students from all over the world submitted online videos in hopes of being selected to be the performance team that went.
YSU's musical theater professor, Dr. Nancy Wolfgang, organized the trip. There were only 18 spots open for schools all over the country, and Wolfgang students were among the 3 teams chosen in the United States.
When we left, I had some very nervous students, people who hadn't been on a plane before, people who never been out of the country.
I was the nervous wreck. I was on the plane, my face was white, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Lots of tears were shed before, during, and after.
But they were happy tears. Angelique Tanner, along with her classmates, STEFON FUNDERBURKE and Mia Cologne, were some of the students who were on the trip. They tell me they learned so much on this trip, more than they could ever learn at school.
It was the accents and the dialects that you had to work with. The song that I did was the most international song that was in the showcase.
When we met as children, he was skin and bone, well-formed.
Mia got the chance to perform with students from Australia, Norway, and Thailand. So singing with all those different accents, Mia had some adjusting to do.
So I found myself not necessarily altering the way I sang, but the way I spoke, in a sense, just so it made things a little smoother.
It really opened my mind to musical theater in different countries, which I hadn't thought about as much.
But now STEFON is thinking about musical theater in Germany. After the showcase, the students met with agents. And STEFON was picked to audition for The Lion King.
They wanted to hear me sing in English and then a little bit in German and then to do a scene in German too.
A trip 3,800 miles away from Youngstown that will last a lifetime while these students shine on stage.
STEFON just sent in his audition tape today for his chance to be in a German musical for The Lion King. He tells me he should hear back in the next couple weeks if he'll be chosen to take part in the musical. So we wish you the best of luck, STEFON, and we sure hope you get that spot. In the studio, CHRISTINA MULLEN, WKBN 27 First News Saturday morning.